Hi, welcome back to Q Entertainment, where we continue playing Magic the Gathering. And in this video, we will continue with the color challenge. There is a new reward, a blue-black deck, and for that we need to cast 25 white or green spells. I think we've played with the white deck more recently, so we will play with the green deck. Large and in charge. So we need to cast 25 spells to unlock a new deck. We have found an opponent. Codco. Okay, we have 3 lands. We have the Elysian Caryatid, which can give us mana. Colossal Majesty at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a creature, draw a card. That's nice. And a trample creature and a Baloth Pack Hunter. Yeah, we'll keep that. We have 3 lands and another creature that gives us more mana. Potentially 2 if we have a big enough creature, which we do. We have some 4/4 creatures. Opponent is black. Critical Blade. When a creature an opponent controls dies, that's not good. Let's see, do we want to play the enchantment? I think it doesn't matter which one we play first at the beginning of your upkeep. I mean, whichever one we'll play first. Let's play this one, so we have a blocker. No attacks. 3, 4, 5, 6. We could play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But black might have lots of ways, of dealing with a Gigantosaurus. We don't have too many. So this will give us one. I don't know. I think we'll play the Pack Hunter. We have to get something on the board. We can attack. 1. But somewhat worried to play this creature. They might have removal. The beginning of your upkeep. Yeah, it's not really a way to play these to benefit from the card draw. Might as well play both. We can attack with this one. They would need to block with 2 to prevent the damage. Need to find a way to do damage somehow. So they might have another murder spell. They might have exile creature. I think there's an exile spell for 3 mana, 3 land. There's a couple of spells to give -/. Okay, they play a vampire. Opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can't activate this ability yet. Okay, we can play our enchantment. Want to attack. I feel like we don't really have much of a choice. Not sure what the opponent has. I think they might have another murder. I think they have one. They're probably thinking whether or not they should play it. on our Gigantosaurus. No, they get +2, +3, and indestructible, so they'll just block it. It's okay. It's better the outcome than I had expected. It would be nice to benefit from this at least just once. Draw a card, so we'll get to draw 2 cards next turn. I think this deck might contain more creatures like this one. I think there is like a Brontosaurus or something. Okay, nothing we can know about that. They don't attack. Get an affectionate Indrik. An affectionate Indrik. You have it fight target creature you don't control. Okay. I think we'll have it fight the flying creature because it can just keep doing damage without us being able to do anything. We'll attack with both. Opponent has to block one. Opponent plays a land, and then Nightmare, another flying creature. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we have a reach. Reach to block the Nightmare. Rumbling Padloth. We could cast this actually if we play this. Attack with the Gigantosaurus. If we attack with these two as well, the opponent has to block. No point. We'll just attack with the Gigantosaurus. Opponent must block. They have no lands. They can't cast another spell. They double block? No, it doesn't have trample, so no need to double block. Opponent goes all in. It doesn't have haste. Okay, they don't have anything. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, that player sacrifices a creature. Whenever ultra attacks, you may mill 3 cards. When ultra dies, return cards. I don't know if we I should look land cards from the gravity method. So we could play this, but it won't really add anything. Do we just attack all? So he'll block the toughest creatures, which will be the 10 and the 4. Yeah, I think we win if we just attack all. They're trying to work out, but I don't think there's anything. They can block a 10 and a 4, and then we do 4, 8, 11, 12. There's nothing they could do. Yeah, they take all the damage. Nice little victory. For a moment, I didn't know we would get it. They were pretty much just destroying all of our creatures with their spells. But we managed to pull through, get a win. Okay. I don't think that would have been 25 spells. Play another one. Opponent was matched. McKilton. Okay, we only have 2 lands and not a lot to cast. Actually, we have nothing to cast really except the instant. I think I'll take a mulligan. Not much better, but Okay, we have interesting creatures. We have a enchantment giant thing. Giant, what is this? Brontodon. We can play a jungle delver. Basically, with enough mana, you could keep adding 1/1 counters on this. That's quite interesting. But I suspect it won't survive. We don't see. Got another land. That's good. But we don't have any anything to really cast anytime soon. We don't want to block. More land. That's okay. Eventually, we'll see if he's willing to make the trade. No, we'll do some damage. We won't block. Okay, they sacrifice a creature to draw 2 cards. Okay, because they can get it back. Okay. Okay, now we can play this. Okay, now we have some creatures on the battlefield that we can play another one. 1 more mana, we can play the Gigantosaurus. Okay, we get a Woodland Patrol. I'm gonna play this. We attack. If they decide, yeah, we'll do an exchange. He gets bigger. That's okay. We can still block him. They get a Skeletal Archer. Okay, that was not great. Okay, we'll play this. Will give us more mana. We won't attack because they will probably block with the archer, make this a 4/4. They might attack anyway with the archer. Okay. They used an eliminate, destroy a creature with mana cost 3 or less. We won't block. Okay, we have another mana. We'll attack with the Pack Hunter. They don't block. Hopefully they don't have more of these. Okay, they don't. For now at least. So we can either play the 4/2 or this gives the creature plus 5/5 and trample. So we need 6. So it has flash. We can sort of surprise it in. Do we attack with all? They have 3, 6, 7, 11 damage. Assuming they don't get any surprise buffs or pump spells. I think it's called. So this will be 10. Okay, great. We got to remove 3 of their creatures. What? Draw cards and each opponent discards 2 cards. Okay. Another land. Nothing we can do with it now. Just attack. I don't think the opponent can do much. They have trample. The green creatures are quite powerful if they're not removed. playing against green, but the opponents have to remove them. Ooh, Slaughter Priest of Mogus. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, Slaughter Priest gets +2. I think we have them. Let's see how many more spells we need to cast. 10 more spells. Problem with green is the creatures and the spells have a high mana cost, so you end up casting less. So maybe we should. Maybe next round we play white. White has cheaper spells. Massacre. Okay, we have some cheaper spells this turn with creatures that can give us more mana. So even if we don't draw more land, we have ways to get mana. So play land, play this one. We could potentially play another one, or a Woodland Patrol, a World Shaper. When World Shaper attacks, you may mull 3 cards. When World Shaper dies, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. That is quite interesting. So next turn we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could play this. Interesting, it's a quick way to get to lots of mana. Although we don't want this to attack too often. It gets +1 white creature tokens with lifelink, and it has lifelink, so now it's a 7/7 flying creature. I do not know how we will deal with that. Do we have something? We do not. 3. Let's see, what do we have? Untap that creature. Let's trample. Let's see, we have 3 mana, 4. We could play, this is 4 mana cost. This is a 3 mana cost. And then we could play this as well because it's a 4, it allowed us to play 2. Let's attack. We'll take action. 2, 3. This would have been a good card, unfortunately. So with this, with reach, would have blocked. We need to get another card like this, I think. Now it's going to gain additional life. 3, 4, 5. It's fine. 2, 4. We have 7 mana. We can't block. It's a lot of damage. I don't think it's anything we can do anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much. If this had haste, this had more. We could have put this on it as well. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do. Pretty much nothing we could have done against this. Yeah, when they gave this flying, it was pretty much the end for us. But we managed to cast a number of spells, at least. Okay, like I said, we'll play some white. It has cheaper. That's not what I wanted to do. White has cheaper spells. So we should be able to play more spells in a game. to complete our quest. Or our challenge for the day at least. Okay, we found a match. RSO Gamer 22. Okay, 2 lands. Only one spell to play. I think we could potentially take a. I'll take a mulligan. I don't want to risk getting stuck without lands. Let's see. So we have this card. Hopefully we can play it like our opponent did in the previous game. It says whenever one or more creatures you control attack, they gain indestructible until end of turn. That is quite something. Play the cat. Tactical advantage on a blocking or blocked creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And it's an instant, so we could surprise an opponent. Potentially. We have a pacifism if they have a creature we don't want attacking. Like a poisoned rat. Might as well use it. We have another one. Need to get to this quickly. Okay, the opponent chose not to put Death Touch on this. They have the option of Death Touch or Lifelink. We won't attack because we cannot. No need to play this, I don't think. I'm sure the opponent will have something else that we can put this on. So next time we can play the Leonin War Leader. What is this? It was kicked it into. There's Flying and Lifelink. Okay, the opponent is playing a black life gain deck, which is unusual, I think. So that's also interesting. If you gain life, you gain that much +1. I think we play this. Since we won't be able to attack this turn, no life gain will be achieved. And then next turn we can play this. And it will sort of go hand in hand with the life gain from this. Hopefully they don't play any more Death Touch creatures, because then we cannot. So the opponent might have something to save this creature or give it +2/+2. Well, let's not block this turn. Don't want to risk losing this. When we attack with this, we'll get white cat creatures that we can use for blocking. Okay, I think the opponent is expecting us to block. Okay, the opponent gains life. It's okay when another creature enters the battlefield. You gain life. This seems like a better spell. Opponent obviously has some kind of spell. So we gain life because these token creatures entered the battlefield. Gain some life, we end the turn. So we have this if the opponent does something that does damage. This is great. Hallowed Priest gets +1 whenever we gain life. This is just something else the opponent will need to deal with soon. We'll just attack with 1. Let's see if they do anything else. Do they just block? No. Okay, that's strange. Okay, so the opponent, I guess, didn't have any spells we had to be afraid of. Okay, we get gold, we get XP, we get a new pack, and we get Mutation Station. Creatures of Ikoria can exhibit many very strange, useful mutations. That sounds like a very interesting deck. Claim the prize. Oh, that's just scary. And I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video.